Hello, everyone. Well, if you're having one of those days where you don't really feel like moving, but you feel like it might help just to get a few deep breaths, a little bit of movement into your body let's do this together. All right, this will be, probably between 20 and 25 minutes, and we'll just kind of ease our way into it, get a good range of motion, lots of deep breaths, and maybe we can feel, a little more centered, a little more balanced in our energy by the time we are through. All right, have a couple blocks, maybe a blanket. We'll start standing as I often start these particular classes. Excuse me, you could spread your feet out a little bit wide. Whew. Little yawn out of nowhere there. We're going to start to swing side to side here, starting with our knocking on the door of life. And just as you do this, take some big breaths, not necessarily choreographed with the movement, but just nice deep rounds of breath. All right, and we'll slow this down. Coming back into center, setting your feet at hips width. Press your right hand to the right leg. Inhale the left arm up to the sky and take a nice side bend over to the right. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale, side bend to the left. Inhale, center, take it to the right. Inhale, center, take it to the left. Okay, we're going to come on up. We'll lift both arms to the sky here, and then interlace your fingers behind your head. Root down through the tailbone, lay your head back in your hands a little bit, thumbs tracking down the sides of your neck. And then inhale, come on back to center, and exhale, relax your arms down by your sides. Take a moment, set your blocks at the edges of the mat. And then we're going to take the backs of our hands together. Inhale, float the arms up. Face your palms towards you and fold forward, bending your knees any amount their head relaxes down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, forward fold. Now bring the backs of your hands together. Inhale, float your arms up. Palms face towards you, and exhale, you'll fold forward. I call this the waterfall fold. Halfway lift here, breathe in. And forward fold, exhale. Backs of your hands together. Again, you're going to float it up. Palms facing towards you. And exhale to fold all the way forward. One more time here. Halfway lift. Fold again. And then bring the backs of your hands together. Float it up. Inhale. And exhale, melt your arms down to your sides. Inhale, reach your arms up. Look up. See your palms press together. And exhale, fold forward. Okay, take a halfway lift, hands onto your blocks if you like here. Step your left leg back and drop deep into the hips. And you'll inhale, bring your right arm up to the sky. And then as you exhale, you're going to curl the right arm underneath the right leg. Bow your head a little bit. And then inhale, open up. And exhale, curl. Open up. Curl. And then one more. We're going to inhale, open it up. And we'll exhale. Just bring your right hand back down. Now, can you straighten up your right leg any amount here? Keep your left hand or fist down, and we're going to open the right arm up to the right again. So twisting in the same direction here, but a little bit more. Just unraveling some tension here through one more big breath in, and then exhale. Right hand down, right knee down. Left knee down. You're going to shift back, rocking onto your right heel. Inhale back into the lunge. And we'll do this 2 more times. Inhale, lunge. And this is our last one. Exhale to the half split. Inhale to the lunge. Okay, pick your left knee up, step your left foot forward next to the right, halfway lift here, forward fold. Reach up, breathe in. Exhale, arms to your sides. Stand tall, check in with yourself. See how you are feeling. One more big breath in. Maybe open your mouth, sigh it out. Good. Let's take the second side of that little sequence. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift here. Right leg steps back, so sorry there. Okay. You're going to come into your lunge, and as you inhale, lift your left arm up, kind of unfurling it, bringing it up any way you want. Nice and fluid here. Fold the left arm underneath the left leg, bow your head a little bit, and let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, open, and exhale, fold and curl. 1 more, open, and curl. And then inhale, open it back up. And exhale, bring your left hand down. We're going to straighten up the left leg. And then we'll open the left arm back up. We're going to take a couple breaths here, working on, kind of moving through the stiffness or any of the curling in upon yourself. Open up a little more. Inhale. And then exhale, we'll bring the left hand down. Drop the right knee down here. Take a breath in your lunge, and then exhale, shift back, coming onto the left heel. Inhale, lunge. Exhale, shift back. Okay, let's do 1 more. Lunge. And shift it back. Come back into your lunge. Curl the right toes under, pick that knee up, step your right foot forward, next to the left, halfway lift, forward fold, reach your arms up high, big breath in, and release. Let's keep moving a little bit longer. Inhale, reach up, stretch it out, exhale, forward fold. Take a halfway lift. Now step back to down dog. Pedal your heels out, sway your hips. Take another breath in, and then as you exhale, come down into your child's pose. As you're taking inhales here, letting them really expand the backs of your lungs so your back can rise and fall. And we're going to walk our hands back towards the knees. Now this next one is one of my favorite things to do when I'm not feeling like super energetic, but I know I want to get sort of a back bend in, get my body moving in that direction. So what you'll do is kind of scoot your hips over to the right as your legs come to the left. And I'll show this from the front too, but you're going to bring your right foot inside your left thigh, and then you'll point the left toes back behind you. So I want to show you that from the front, right? And then from the side, so you see my left foot back here. Now you can lean back on your right hand. As you inhale, big push. You're going to lift up onto that right shin. And then exhale, you can come on back down. Swing the left arm back if that's available. And then inhale, come on back up. Exhale, swing it back. And 1 more, please, up. And swing it back. Okay. And then we'll come back into kneeling, and then you can swing your legs right over to the other side. So now left foot comes inside right knee. Top of right foot is down. And you'll inhale, left hand is your kickstand, right arm lifts. Exhale, take it down, swing the right arm back, inhale, lift. And lower, and lift, and lower. Right? And then you can bring the legs forward. Give them a nice little shake out here and a windshield wiper of your feet. And then come into a nice cross-legged position. We're going to tent our fingertips out by our sides. We'll inhale, float the arms out and up. Right elbow underneath the left, maybe hands coming back to touch if you like, or you can always zip your arms together and not cross at all. We'll lift the elbows out and up, inhale, and then exhale, we'll bow forward. Inhale, elbows out and up. Exhale, bow forward. One more, inhale. Exhale. Now inhale, come back to neutral. Exhale, unravel your arms, let them drift on down. Inhale, float your arms out, and then left elbow underneath the right. Inhale, elbows out and up. Exhale, fold. Right, a couple more here. Nice, everybody, back into neutral. Go ahead and unravel. All right, good job. Now we're gonna lay down and grab a block, right? Have your block around. Now, when I'm feeling this kind of way, I actually love to do a little bit of core work. There's something about lighting that inner solar plexus fire that I feel can really help to shift the energy. So you're going to take your legs up, take your block at its smallest width in between the thighs, interlace your fingers behind your head, and take a big breath in and a full breath out. Okay, you're gonna squeeze this block, navel comes down towards the spine, and lift your head and your tailbone a little bit. This is your exhale, keep squeezing that block. Inhale to release back down, squeeze your block and lift. Release, we're gonna go for 8 today. So this is exhale 3, exhale 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Release. Okay. Just take a moment, maybe just let your knees come into touch, everything nice and soft. All right, and then you'll just have your feet at hips width, lift your hips, slide your block at its lowest height under the sacrum and horizontally underneath you, and just relax the belly. Soften your face if you can. Now we got about 5 more breaths, and you can stay right as you are, or if a little inversion is calling you to today, you can lift your knees up, heels dangling down, or you can actually hover your legs all the way up. That's for about 4 more breaths. Bend your knees, bring your feet down. slide your block out, lower down to your back. Hug your knees in now, maybe close by the ribs, and take a couple rocks of your whole body, head included, side to side. And then Shavasana. Just letting go here. You can be in any position that's calling to you today. Allowing a couple minutes of just release. Okay, my friends. Connect with yourself and with love. Try to keep it compassionate. You did it. You moved your body, you moved your breath. Maybe you want to curl over on your side. We'll come up and meet one another in seated. We'll bring our hands up to heart center. Thank you for choosing to practice with me. I'm really glad you're here. And take a big breath in and a full breath out. Shanti, shanti, shanti. Peace, 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 my friends.